Hi, I'm Heyzeus. How good is this new operation, right? Valve, you are such a tease. But anyway, now we've got 6 new graphics, new missions, new maps, a new UI, and 4 new collections. 4 collections! Like, I'm wet right now. But in this video, sponsored by SkinBay, the safe and easy to use cash out site, we're going to have a look at these skins and then we're going to do some trade-ups. Now, fun facts. Valve has added a brand new weapon finish, pearlescent coatings, and without reading that slab of text, this should mean we get some awesome new skin designs. And they've also added a pretty interesting way of getting these operation skins, which I'll have to have a closer look at in another video. But with that out of the way, let's jump straight into looking at these new skins. So first of all, we've got the Shattered web case. The Shattered web case has 4 new knives. Now, I don't know what the rationale for adding these was. Like, we've got so many already, but whatever. At least they're nice. This one does look like a flip knife, huntsman knife hybrid, but generally speaking, I think they are like decent knives. There's also this green orb. Now, I love demonic dogs, do not get me wrong, but I've got my doubts about how popular a green orb is going to be. I think green isn't really the most popular skin color out there, but who knows? I do like the art. There's also the Mach 10 Stalker, which appears to have like the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail on it. That thing could take your head off. Congrats to my friends at 2 Mind Studios for getting this in, by the way. For the classified skins, we've got this thing. So this is the Bloodshot. It looks like a very painful mix of entrails. I like the combination of colors and the general horror of it. We've also got the SG-553 Colony. This is fantastic. It's got, all the things I like, scary, skeletal animals, hazmat suits. I'm very happy to see it in the game. It's my sort of skin. And then there's the Tech 9 Decimator, and I mean, the Decimator is cool, the Tech 9, maybe not so much, enough said. I also just love the restricted skins in this case. Like, I think this Neon Ply is amazing. I think this Embargo is also amazing. Look, there's a little woman there, by the way. I think this AK Rat Rod, also amazing. Just, a great combination of colors and details. We've got the Arctic Wolf, that's a solid design. And we've got this, the Obsidian, which I think is meant to be lava turning into obsidian. I think that's what they're going for. As for the mil-spec skins, well, I mean, they're mil-spec skins, but as mil-spec skins go, they are pretty good. There are some fairly interesting designs here. There's a couple of reused designs as well, but like the Dual Beretta's balance, I like this. I like the simplicity and the rows there. I also like the M249 Warbird. I like how it's sort of a World War II fighter jet with all this rust. I think that's really clever. So next up, we've got the TDM Heyzeus Skin Lore video collection. You might notice featuring designs by the Honey Badgers. So those lazy bastards at Valve still outsourced making some of these skins. So the first skin is the Gun Gear. Obviously this is going to be another super rare, expensive AWP like the Dragon Lore. I think it looks better than the Dragon Lore 2, although not as good as the Medusa, but either way, this thing is going to be worth a lot of money. And the skin below it, interestingly enough, is actually a Negev. This is the best Negev ever added to the game. I think it looks pretty good too, but it is a Negev, so no one's going to actually use it. It's just going to be used for trade-ups. Now, the restricted skins in this collection are all based on the same texture file in different colors, so I can't pronounce that word starting with J, but it's the name of the World Serpent. So the coils, I'm guessing, are meant to be the coils of the World Serpent. So there's this blue one, there's a green one. I like the green one, that's probably my favorite, and there's also this red one too. As for the mil-spec skins, well, we'll go through these a bit more quickly. I don't know why these lines are here on the Mach 10. I thought they'd have been fixed, but obviously not on this skin. This one stands out. We've got the Emerald Quartz. Now, we've already got an Emerald CZ, so I don't know why Valve has added another one. Other than that, these designs, they're not too remarkable. This one seems to have been pinched from the Cobblestone collection, and you'll notice a bit more of that. This one has been pinched from the Gods and Monsters collection. There's one more skin like that, I think. Where is it? Scorch, that's reused. Tornado, that's reused. Here it is, another Gods and Monsters Pathfinder skin. So, some reused designs around the end there. I'm a bit surprised by that, but I definitely like some of the Norse theme skins. Norse theme stuff is pretty cool. Now, next up we've got the St. Mark collection, featuring designs by Chemical Alia. I love that woman's username. That is such a good username. But the top skin here is an AK. It is a covert, by the way. The Covert AK Wild Lotus. I don't know. Do you guys like this skin? I think it's quite interesting. Something a bit different to what we're used to. Now, the classified skin is the Wild Lily. Again, it's similar theme. We've got two flower skins. So I don't know. It's not normal for CS:GO, but I think they're otherwise nice looking skins. Now, this third skin here, the Midnight Lily, I'm going to show you guys this skin in game. So this is one of the new pearlescent finishes. As you can see, it's basically like a hollow effect built into the gun skin. So as I said, this is probably going to result in some very, very awesome new designs. Now, after this, we've essentially got a bunch of sort of botanical themed skins. I don't consider these to be the most flashy or amazing designs ever, but I don't think they're intended to be that. They're definitely something different and a bit unique, and it's nice having just, you know, collections like this where there's this one consistent theme binding the collection together. So we'll go through these. Banana Leaf, I think that's kind of clever. That M4A4 looks okay. P90 looks okay. And down the end here we've got some, I think for the most part, that's probably a Chemical Alia skin, but this one's a reused Valve design. I don't know about these last few skins, but they're consumer grade skins, so who really cares? And that brings us to our final collection, the Canals collection. Now, I like this AWP, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice AWP, but we've had, you know, two, you know, covert AWPs added already. Wouldn't like a Deagle or an M4 or something be better? I don't know, I feel like there just could be a little bit more diversity. It is a good skin, otherwise though, don't get me wrong. Now, there's this very rustic Venetian theme tying all these skins together. I don't know how to say that, but apparently it refers to a civilian short sword. That was the definition I got when I looked it up. And again, it's just these sort of rustic Venetian designs. Any you know, scholar of Venetian history probably hates me for saying that, but that's how I see it as a dumb Australian. So, stained glass, I really like that. Also, yes, there's a bunch of stained glass themed skins here as well. So there's this one. And, okay, it's another rustic one, but here, okay, so Murano, that's a type of stained glass. It's also a place in near Venice, but it's also a type of stained glass, so I guess that's the theme. Baroque, that word is associated with fancy things old people are into, in my mind, but, so we go through, there's a candy apple skin, that's going to be worth quite a bit, I think, and, yeah, more glass. And so it sort of peters out at the end here. It's not that interesting, obviously, in the consumer grade skins, but as you can see, it's another collection sort of bound together by a common theme, and I like that. I think it's always nice when you've got collections like that. But anyway, I think it is time for us to get onto those trade-ups. Okay, so we're going to do 4 trade-ups from each of the new Operation collections, so the Norse collection, the St. Mark collection, and the Canals collection. Then we're going to do 2 of these AWP trade-ups, and it's those last 2 that I think are going to be really exciting. We'll just start on the restricted ones first though. So these are going to be your stock standard, profitable, sort of the standard trade-up you want to do if you're trying to churn a profit using these new collections. This is St. Mark too, so we could get that really awesome holographic org. That'd be really cool. Another Nitro. Okay, again, this time, hopefully we'll get something. Okay, there we go, we got a Calico. It's a stock standard skin. It's nothing to get too excited about. I had such a great time with my Blaze trade-ups, I feel like maybe my luck's been spent at this point. Well, so far no dice. So let's get on to which collection? These are Canals. So let's go. Okay, again, didn't go too well. This might be a very anticlimactic trade-up video. There might be nothing for me to shout about, and that would be super disappointing. Okay, we're just saving up for the end. All the good stuff is going to come at the end. That's what's happening. Well, what a bunch of spectacular results we've had so far. Amazing skins the entire time. Like a Pit Viper, and another Pit Viper, and another Pit Viper. I mean, it's technically a snake, so it's kind of like the here we are. There we go. Well, that's really cool. So the question is, what happens when I get to these AWPs though? Or these covert trade-ups at the end? That's where the real pressure is. One of them's going to be, I think, a 20% chance, but the other one's only 1 in 10 or something. Roth was tweeting apparently the The odds on them are quite good at the moment too. Okay, this is where the AWPs are going to stop. Just bracing myself internally. It's quite nerve-wracking. I've had so much good luck recently, I feel like it has to run out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That was always likely. Okay, and here we are with the final covert trade up. My chances are only 1 in 10. Ah! Okay, so we've kind of ripped these. Not the best start to my operation, but you know what? Operations generally are pretty painful after all, so I might need to find myself some anesthetic. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this vid, please like, comment, subscribe. A big thank you to my sponsor SkinBay. SkinBay is a safe and easy to use cash out site where you can get great discounts on skins. There's a huge range available at great prices, and if you're looking to buy, there are a whole bunch of different deposit options including PayPal, crypto and more. If you're looking to sell instead, the sales tax is only 5% with skinbay.com in your username. There's multiple different ways to cash out your money. Once you've sold, it's safe, it's secure, it's easy. Check it out. Link is in the description. And with that, I think I'm done. I hope to be back soon with sticker scrapings and more trade ups and just other great content on this operation, which is just so exciting. Trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.